I'm set up here to get a nice one, but this ridge is a little high. So before I would do, I'm going to get one from the tip, something that they weren't, that I can't see that they were doing on these, but I don't know why. This flake won't be left on the piece when I'm done anyhow, so I'm going to maybe make an incorrect assumption that they were doing some of this early. And you control yourself too much with this stuff and develop ideas that maybe are forcing things rather than your technique, just common sense making it work out. So just a little blender. Probably should have had a little bit more support there, but I took it down a little. Have to maybe do a little trimming here before then we come across. So we can do the little blender. When I do the blending, I usually just keep my angle up, and I don't use the leather underneath because it goes quickly. You can kind of just chop away. Sometimes you need a little abrader. Okay. Now we're heavy here, but I think it'll be fine. Get our support right. And our platform. Oh, I can tell that crushed on me. I didn't have my platform braided enough. So let's do some reshaping of the platform. And after a few big flakes, we'll be moving on to the small punch. I think this will hold. I'm just going to go ahead and... There. Did well. Alright. When I'm turning the camera off, I'm doing a lot of this little trimming with the hammerstone. You can do that with the punch too. Although this punch is getting a little bulky. Thing to keep an eye on is the back side. You wear little shelves and it gets ratty and it helps you grab. But when you start crushing on platforms, and you have to address that. I'm not going to now because my platform problem was a grinding problem and not a punch problem. So, another overshot right here. Got width. I'm going to use the sharp side of this abrader to set up my platform perfect. Do the scrunch to lower it. A little bit more isolation on these. It's heavy, but it will go. Got plenty of width, so if this one wraps that other corner, it doesn't matter. Little smooshy support. My club. Here's my club. Little leg pressure. Get locked in. Clovis. It's just fun when you've got it seated, and now this one is going to be really fun. So either small punch or sharp hammerstone. If you're using silicon carbide abraders, you don't want to do that because you have to make your edge and shape your platforms in different ways. You can't. I mean, I guess you can do all lateral grinding on these things, but I don't. No, I'd strongly suggest you don't use those. I mean, you just put more elbow grease in. If you need to grind more, then you just grind more. Okay. See you then. Beautiful. Okay. well, I'm going to get set up to do a few more. Actually, no, I'm not. I've got trim spalls here on the ground. I'm going to go ahead and get out the hammerstone and get caught up with some other pieces, and then get set up, because I'm near the point of switching punches. So it's going to be a lot more uniform if I just throw this down and work on 3 or 4 others, and then when I'm getting ready to punch down, then we can take them all down at the same time, and that's how you end up with closer caches with more similarity.